गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमम् ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनः शृण्वन्नोतिभिः सेदसादनम् प्रणो देवे सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाजिनीवती धीनामवित्रयवतो गणेशाय नमः सरस्वत्यै नमः श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम।
Om Shri Sai Ram. With the divine grace and blessings of our ever-present Swami, we have completed the Parayanam of Dhyana Vahini chapters 1 and 2. In connection with this, we have today with us Dr. Sanjay Mahalingam from the Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning. Dr. Sanjay Mahalingam is a proficient academic and educator at the Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning, Prashanthi Nilayam. While his areas of expertise include quality management, operations management, supply chain management, and transformational leadership, Dr. Sanjay is widely regarded as a gifted communicator, a skill that he has consciously employed in transmitting the teachings of our beloved spiritual master, Bhagawan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. Dr. Sanjay has been blessed with many personal interviews with Bhagawan over the course of his years as a student and a research scholar of the Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning. Amongst other travels, such as those to Chennai for the Atirudra Mahayagam in the year 2007, he has had the rare fortune of accompanying Swami on the highly coveted Kodaikanal trips on 3 different occasions, that's in the year 2005, 2006, and 2007. He was an important part of the famous university convocation dramas of the year 2004 and 2005. These diverse interactions with Bhagavan allowed him to witness the munificence of the avatar in its varied manifestations. Having spent a decade in the immediate proximity of such an unparalleled being, Dr. Sanjay has had the invaluable opportunity to be able to glean from his experiences with Bhagavan wisdom that is astonishingly simple yet very profound. Passionate about self-transformation and intrinsic human potential, Dr. Sanjay's primary methodology draws upon traditional wisdom to solve contemporary problems. Mentoring Swami students, turning their snags inside out, and facilitating an environment of outer productivity fueled by inner joy remains his abiding love and life's delight. Among the many awards he has received, he cherishes the most the feedback he receives from students and workshop participants year after year. Dr. Sanjay Mahalingam, after completing his MBA in the year 2004 and PhD in the year 2008, is currently an assistant professor of the Department of Management and Commerce at the Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning, Prashanthi Nilayam. Dr. Sanjay Mahalingam. Jai Sai Ram.
Sai Ram. Is my voice loud and clear? Sorry, I have a very sore throat, very bad throat, etc. So just forgive, it will be a little different. Okay. There was a reason why all of you are being insisted upon to keep your videos on. In fact, I only had spoken to Mr. Gopi and Visalakshi some days back. Meditation is something that requires an enormous amount of discipline and commitment. And just for an hour and a half, a session which we think might be, immensely transformational, which is supposed to teach us how to meditate. This is the least commitment that we have to demonstrate to ourselves and to everybody, that I come prepared, dressed properly, sit in a well-lit room, I am sitting in a good posture and I'm able to put my video on. This has to be there. That is why we insisted that, videos have to be on. Still, almost 100 people have still kept their videos off. I have only one message from one lady saying I have taken permission. So everybody has to put their video on. And if you're not able to put your video on, you'll have to leave the meeting. Only then I will start. Because meditation is serious business. We have to have that immense capability to commit to the process. It's not entertainment. And if we approach it that way, then we are simply wasting our time. Because meditation is taming a mind which is wild. It needs a certain sincerity, a certain ambience within and without. It is an enormous undertaking, but an extraordinarily fruitful undertaking. Therefore, this was communicated. So please keep your videos on. No, if you're traveling outside, you can leave the meeting, you can come back and then rejoin the meeting. You knew it was 7 o'clock, you shouldn't be traveling. Because why I'm saying this is, don't think I'm being rude, because I have meditated for many, many years and I have conducted numerous workshops in very intimate settings, online and face-to-face, training people how to meditate. And I have seen only those who are willing to prioritize this more than their life. I would rather die, but still I need to learn how to go within and know who I am. Only then success is possible. If you are not able to prioritize this, the act of going within above everything else, then it will at best remain a lukewarm endeavor. And I am not willing to invest my time and my soul in that endeavor. So no excuses. I will not start at all until there is every single video on, or those who are not able to put, leave the meeting. Because I will not start. I can sit here just like this till 8:30. Because this was communicated. So discipline is first. That's how we do it in SSSIHL. In Sri Sathya Institute of Higher Learning, we have a big board in the beginning of the university, the beginning of the campus, that says discipline is the medium of instruction. So I'm still waiting. There are still some videos off. There is still a Manoj who is still in the meeting, whose video is off. Either he has to leave the meeting or he has to put his video on. There is N. Sai Shri Lekha, Neha Mathur. Organization team is fine. They don't have to put, but other participants. This is the kind of dedication and commitment. If you sit with yourself with this commitment, then meditation is guaranteed to show you results. I promise you, within 3 months. Anywhere between 50 days to 90 days, you will have a tremendous insight and realization if you dedicate yourself to this meditation, to any meditation, but with wholeheartedness. So this kind of a discipline is required. If I am not able to show up well dressed in a good, well lit room for a meeting, sorry for laboring the point, how will I show up twice a day, day after day after day, sit in the same place at the same time and try to still my mind? From where will that discipline and commitment come? It can't come. Because suddenly when I'm meditating, I will not become a separate, different person. If I am not able to muster that discipline and utmost commitment and prioritize this above everything else, just this 1.5 hours, how will I prioritize the act of going within day after day after day? What if I have to attend a marriage? What if I have a party? What if I am late at office? What if I am tired when I come back home from office? If I skip meditation, it's not going to work. So if I am not able to get that commitment, then it won't work. It's as simple as that. That is why I just wanted to highlight and demonstrate that aspect. But now we can proceed. Okay, great. How many of you have read the Dhyana Vahini chapter 1 and 2? You can just raise your hand or give me a thumbs up. Excellent. Now, there is a line there. Swami is saying enough of words. Now start meditating. Actually, I'm paraphrasing Swami, but there is a small sentence where Swami says that. So I'm asking you, how many of you have actually started meditating? Because, okay, you can put your hands down. You have to press it again so that your hand goes up, it goes down. Why I'm asking is because this session is called Dhyana Vahini Parayanam. Meditation is not learned through Parayanam. Meditation is learned through doing. By meditating, just like by Parayanam of swimming, you cannot learn swimming. You have to jump into the damn water, get wet, flail your arms and legs, and then one might learn swimming. And then when done over and over again, we may become extraordinary swimmers, strong and strong and steady. So by Parayanam, nobody understands or learns about Dhyana. Dhyana is learned by doing Dhyana, day after day after day. So only 6 participants raised hands to the question, how many of you have started doing Dhyana? So start it today. Okay, you can continue your Dhyana Vahini readings and Parayanam and summarizing and discourses and all those things, your NLP work. But if you're interested in meditating, you will have to start it today. Today, 8:30 sit from 8:30 to 8:50. We'll end the session at 8:35 or 8:40 till 9 o'clock sit. Only then get up from where you are sitting right now. If that is the commitment and interest you have, then I'm there for you. I'm there for you as a person. Of course, Swami is there for you to help you from within, but as a person and as an external support, I am all there for you. But if you have that commitment, okay. All right. So anybody has any questions or any observations about what you read? We can start from there. Or anybody wants to summarize, or, okay, just tell me, what is the one thing that really struck you? I'll take 5 answers and then I will move on in the interest of time. 2 or 3 things, or just one thing that really touched you in Dhyana Vahini, chapters 1 and 2. If the organizers can call the people in the sequence in which they raised their hands, I'm not able to see that. Yes. Yes, go on. One thing that really struck you, that really touched you, moved you, and inspired you. You read that and you just wanted to keep the book away and just close your eyes and sit. Did anybody had any kind of a moment? Yes.
Sai Ram, can I take up?
Yes.
Yeah, actually the first Dhyana Vahini, the first page, when Swami said about the 2 different karmas, that is the Vishaya Karma and the Shreyo Karma, it was truly touched actually. It really gives so much insight, and I just felt, Swami, so beautifully you are explaining.
Thank you. Very nice.
Sai Ram.
Sai Ram. Anyone else?
Sairam sir, there's one sentence mentioned in one of the chapters that there's nothing which is impossible. So, once you start meditating, you will realize that, gradually realize that there's nothing which is impossible. That struck me a lot. And also, since the NLP induction program, I started doing Omkaram and meditation. What I can see is, I can see improvement in my bhajan singing. So that has inspired me to do meditation regularly and Omkaram regularly. So even that line and reading Dhyana Vahini has helped me to do meditations. Yeah. Every line in the Dhyana Vahini, it's inspiring.
Excellent. Thank you. Yes.
Sai Ram sir.
Sai Ram.
Sir, I am Pawan Kumar. I have seen you first time in NLP induction program. Since then, I have been following you. I have been listening to you every free time I get, I go to YouTube and then listen to whatever you are telling. I've been practicing eye meditation regularly. As long as I close my eyes, I am able to perceive that I am not my mind or not my body. But the moment I open my eyes, the Pavan, the one who moves, he comes and then he takes over. Means one of your interviews, you told me that the realization and the ignorance goes parallel like railway tracks. The moment I open eyes, I jump to the track of ignorance till again, only when I close my eyes only I move. I can realize when I do meditation only I can realize myself.
Okay. Thank you, Paul. We'll talk about that. Okay. Anyone else?
Sairam, sir.
Sairam.
Sairam, sir. Sir, in the second chapter, the thing which has really struck me is that to even do dhyanam, to even begin, the prerequisite is to keep ourselves pure. The purity and our conduct are the most important things even to start dhyana and continue. So that is something I have already started practicing and praying Swami to give that strength to continue in future as well. Sairam.
Beautiful. Thank you. Okay. One more. Last.
Sairam.
Sairam, I'm Saujanya. There are three types of way in which we meditate: sattvic, rajasic, and tamasic. So this gave me which really made me introspect my method, or which category do I fall in. I mean, expecting a result or without expecting a result. These are the different ways in which we can do meditation. That really struck me. And I have been doing this practice, like chanting Gayatri Mantram, like for three times or 6 times when I said, and it really gave me a different kind of feeling. I mean, I felt like something is cleared in my mind. I mean, a settlement, a feeling of settlement, which I felt after doing that. Thank you. Saira.
Beautiful, Saujanya. Thank you. Because Saujanya spoke about this many years back, I asked Swami once, Swami, meditation is fine, I'm meditating. Swami, how will I know if I am progressing? How will I know if I am progressing? Any guesses what Swami said? I will take two answers. Anybody wants to guess what was Swami's answer? How will I know if I'm progressing? Only two people. Just in one line, tell me what was Swami.
Swami will give acknowledgement.
Without thinking about
Swami will give acknowledgement. That is one answer. What is the other answer?
The journey is the
without
journey
expecting anything.
Without expecting anything. Okay, what is this?
Swami says we shouldn't measure it with the extent. We have to look into ourselves.
But how will I know I'm progressing? Concentrating is easier. Okay.
When you are spending more and more time in meditation.
Without quitting.
Okay. Enough. Right conduct. Great. No, none of these.
Productivity.
I said something. Okay, let me answer. Bliss? No, not bliss. Okay, I'll answer. I asked Swami, how will I know I am progressing? Swami said, why do you need to know? Why do you need to know? That is sattvic meditation. If we know a process works, if we have been told by Swami that a process works, his awareness is total. He knows us better than we ever will know ourselves. He knows our entire evolutionary history. He knows our past, present, and future, and his awareness extends to the farthest corners of the universe and the innermost core of the human system. He knows really everything that is there to be known. And if he says this works, it works. We simply have to do. It doesn't mean that we will not see changes. It doesn't mean all the things you told will happen. Cheerfulness, lightheartedness, bliss, right conduct, strength, power, concentration, everything will come. But this question of am I progressing is already the meditation has become rajasic. Swami said, why do you need to know? Just do what's been told. So that is one way of exactly how can we know then? And the answer is, why do you need to know? Why do you need to know? Because when we say I need to know if I'm progressing, that we are doubting the process. Okay. Anyway, now coming to let's not digress. Coming to the meditation, the Dhyana Vahini chapters 1 and 2. In the chapter 1, Swami starts by saying the two actions. One of the persons spoke about it. Two kinds of actions: the actions that liberate, the actions that bind. This is, of course, a philosophical way of putting it. A very simple way to understand is, if my life, my actions are leading to more and more stressful situations, clearly I am living a life that is more and more binding me and entangling me in the aspects of life. Because we don't understand all these things like, Shreyo Karma, Preyo Karma, what is pleasant, what is good, right conduct. There's all too many ideas. But we all know if my life is being experienced as being stressful, or is my life experienced as being light, joyful, and a life of ease and grace. Like driving on an empty road versus driving on heavy bumper to bumper traffic in, let us say, Hyderabad or Bangalore or Chennai, which is more easy, which is more joyful. So, you know it. So like that, if your life feels like a drive on an empty road under the cool shade of the winter night, we know that our actions are more and more of the liberating nature. But if going through life seems like driving a four-wheeler in Hyderabad in rush hour with all the two-wheelers crisscrossing you and not knowing when somebody's going to come and bang you, then we are more and more indulging in binding actions. Stressfulness and joyfulness, grace and ease, these are common lived experience. So we can easily know if my actions are primarily liberating actions, which are inward actions, as Swami says, or are my actions primarily, binding actions, which are outward actions. Now, what is the essence of, meditation? Let us say I pick one of you. Okay. I pick one of you. Let us say you are a man. Okay. Satyam. Let us say I can just see some guy here. Satyam Sai. Okay. And Satyam, I just ask you for the next half an hour, please walk like a woman. Whenever you walk, you must walk like a woman. Stressful, isn't it? Suddenly you have to be something you are not. Well, how do women walk? What do I do? How do I move my hands? This is not me. I have to train for it. I have to understand. I don't know what to do. And it's always stressful because constantly for the next half an hour, whenever you walk, you have to be someone you are not. If I say, Sai Kamalini, and ask you for the next half an hour, whenever you speak, you have to speak in a male's voice. I don't know how to do it. Okay, I will try, but it is so stressful. Already now I have to be somebody I am not. If I ask you to speak in a language you're not comfortable with, if I ask you to speak at a speed you're not comfortable with, you're speaking slowly, I say fast, speak fast. Or if you are a fast speaker, I say slow down, speak slow. It is stressful because constantly when we are attempting or being forced to be something that I am not in the most natural course of events, in the most natural course of events, if I am being somebody that I am not, and that is the birth of stress. Stress means I am being somebody I am not. I'm resisting life. I'm resisting myself, the deepest core of who I am. I'm going against it. I'm not aligning with who I am at the core. That is the beginning of stress. That's how stress is born. Now, the way to live a meditative life. Yes, we'll come to that. Sanjay Monti is in a hurry. All right. Sir, point pay off, sir. What do we do about it? So the way to live a more meditative life is to constantly be who I am. To simply live as who I am. Simple. Be true to my nature. Now, Chinnakatha is there. All of you would have heard that story where there is a scorpion that is drowning in a tank of water, and there is the sage that passes by, and he tries to throw the scorpion out of the water, and each time he tries, the scorpion stings him, and he's like, oh my God! And then again he's trying, and finally, after lots of stings and a lot of pain, finally he's able to put the scorpion out. A person who's seeing all this is, you're so stupid. You know this, the moment you touch the scorpion is going to sting you. Why are you doing this? He says, well, the scorpion is being true to its nature and I'm being true to my nature. It's the scorpion's nature to sting. It is my nature to save. I am a sage. It is absolutely being who it is. I am just being who I am. So when we are who we are, very, very naturally, organically, and effortlessly, then we are in a meditative state. Of course, to reach this effortless stage, there will be some effort in the beginning. Because the mind is so tamasic right now, it is so used to being restless and drowning in inertia. To arise it and wake it up, that it will need some effort in the beginning, but then slowly meditation will become more and more effortless. Now, what is meditation? And how do we be who we are? Am I still visible and audible? Thumbs up. Anybody clearly audible and clearly visible? Okay. Because I'm getting a message on my system that my bandwidth is low. So that's why I was just worried. Thank you. All right. So I thought it was for me. Okay. All right. Okay. So meditation is mastering the art of who I am, mastering the art of being who I am, always. Mastering this art is the process of meditation. It is also the fruit of meditation. Okay. Now let us come to who we are. Okay. Let us come to who. No, don't put questions in the chat because I cannot answer it. You will have to ask the questions when we come to the Q&A session, because simply questions are popping up. There's no way I'm going to be able to answer all those questions in the middle of a sentence. All right. So please save your questions. I'll give you time. You can ask me questions then. There is also a facility where you can write to me your questions, and through Visalakshi, I can send you some answers. But for now, hold your questions until we come to that section. Or if you have absolutely a pressing need to ask a question, please raise your hand and ask me verbally. Okay, that's also fine. All right, let us look at what's meditation. Swami has hinted a lot in these two chapters. Who is willing to get into a conversation with me so that this can be a two-way conversation? Anybody wants to just talk to me for the next 10 minutes? Nobody wants to talk to me? Yeah, two participants. I don't know who they are, but whoever they are. Who are the two participants? Oh, 11, 12, no, only one. Who raised hand first? Can you see the queue, organizers? Can you see the queue? Who is first? Who raised hand first? Okay, go stop raising hand. I only need one person.
So I think it was Sai Swaroop.
Sai Swaroop, can you come? Can you unmute yourself, brother?
Sairam, sir.
Sairam, Sai Swaroop. I can't see you, but it's okay. All right, Sai Swaroop. Tell me, my dear, as you sit here right now, okay? As you sit here right now, who is you? What all consists of the experience that you call me? What all consists of this experience? What are the components of this experience that you call me?
Firstly, it would be the body, my body.
Isn't it? The body, because as you're sitting, your back may be hurting, you're feeling the weight of your body on a chair or on the floor or wherever you're sitting. That could be temperature, heat, cold, depending on where you live. So yes, there is first the presence, the body that is hard, you can feel it, touch it. There is the physicality of who you are. This is the first level of experience of who you are. This is your first experience, physicality or body. Very good. What else is part of your experience?
The mind and the intellect.
Before the mind, there is what else is part of your experience?
The senses.
Senses. Please see this, what you're seeing, what you're hearing, what you're smelling, what you're touching, and what you're tasting. This is the entire input that you take from your surroundings is limited to just these 5 aspects. What you're seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, and touching. 5 sensory perceptions through the 5 sensory organs. This is the second level of experience. First is the physicality, the body. I'm including the breathing in the body. And then there is the 5 sensory perceptions. And then he said mind. What is mind made of?
Mind is made of the intellect and thoughts.
I don't know what is intellect. These are all just words to me. Tell me in your lived experience. Right now, as you sit here, what is it that you experience? Thoughts. Excellent, Sai Hriday. That's all. I don't understand all these words and this, that thing, this thing, that thing. These are all philosophy. That's fine, I'm sure. It is simply thoughts. You sit here and there is thoughts. So there is sensory perception. There is the physical body. There is the thought. Simply thoughts. Now, thoughts can take many forms. Sometimes you're thinking of the past. Sometimes thinking of a memory. Sometimes you're thinking of the future. Sometimes you're simply thinking about something random. Sometimes you're purposefully thinking. Whatever mental activity is going on, it is thought. Fundamentally, the building block of mind is thought. Are you all with me? Yes. What else is one more experience is left? What else are you experiencing as you sit here?
The discriminatory faculty or the intellect.
How do you discriminate? Can you discriminate without thoughts?
No.
Then it's thought only, no? Discrimination is thought only. Is this right? Is this wrong? Should I do? Should I not? Okay, I will do this. Are these all not thoughts?
No. Yeah, these are thoughts.
Yes. So thoughts. Thoughts covers everything. What else? There is one more. Words. Very good. So I will put words in sensory perceptions and body. Without body, there can't be words. Okay. Without thought, first there is thought. Then you use your tongue to create some sound, which is again sensory, and that becomes a sound or a word which is heard by others. So it is still thoughts and physical only. We will come to I, actually not quite, but we will come to that. What is in your lived experience? Actions. Actions is body, isn't it? You can either do mental actions, like you can think, I'm going to go to Bombay tomorrow. That is a mental action. You can go buy a ticket, sit in a train. That is physical action. Consciousness. What is conscience, Sumana? I don't know what's that. What is memory? Isn't memory thought? Emotion. Somebody called Gayatri said emotions or feelings. Sai Bhakti Nayak, not desires. Desires also thoughts only. Without thoughts, can you have desires? Anybody? You see an ice cream. I want that. It's a thought. Feelings and emotions. Do you say, I am thinking happy? Do you say, I'm thinking happy? No, we say, I am feeling happy. Do you say, I'm thinking sad? I'm thinking frustration? No, I'm feeling frustrated. I'm feeling excited. I'm feeling loved. I'm feeling disgusted. Feeling and emotion is the next level of experience. Thought creates feelings. So there is the 5 sensory perceptions, there is the physicality, there is the thought, there is the feeling, and there is indeed consciousness. Somebody said consciousness. I just know I am. Okay. Is that all? Now I want to ask you one question. And I challenge anyone sitting in this room. You are, I think, some 288 to 89 people. Can you think? Take 2 minutes if you want. From the time you were born, from the second you became conscious till now, for the last, whatever is your age, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 years old, or whatever is your age, from that point till this second right now, into your entire life that you have lived, have you experienced anything other than these 5? Has any experience that you have had, any perception that you have had, anything at all, has it been anything outside of these 5? Body, thought, emotion, sensory perceptions, and consciousness. Anything. There is one. Actually, there is one. I intentionally missed out. There is one other experience. No, dream, is it not thought? Breathing is, yes, Hema Malini, M, sleep state. That's the only experience. So we will add sleep also to this. 6. Sleep is the absence of all the above 5. You know, have these multiple choice questions. Have you see they'll give A, B, C, D, and then E will be none of the above, which is the most irritating option. Okay, just to confuse, it will be none of the above. Like that, sleep is none of the above. There is no body in deep sleep, not in dream. Deep sleep, no body, no sensory, no thought, no emotion, no consciousness. Sushupti, yes. In the words of the Mandukya Upanishad, it is called Sushupti. That is the 3rd state. No body, no sensory, no thought, no emotion, no consciousness. Subconscious is only thought, sweetheart. It's only thought. It is hidden thought. It shows up as thought. Subconscious, has anybody experienced subconscious? That is why it is called subconscious. It is below your conscious. So I'm talking about your conscious experience of life. So good, you're all doing very well. You're investigating and you're challenging me. So I want you to challenge me. Don't just take my word for it. I am not talking some philosophy. I'm talking your daily lived experience. So look at your life for the last 20, 30, 40 years and tell me, in your lived experience, have you experienced anything outside of these 6? Sensory perceptions, physical body, thought, emotion, consciousness, and sleep. None of the above. Other than these 6, have you ever experienced anything outside of this 6? No. Think about it. Think and tell me. Look at it. Look at it. Look at your life. This is not philosophy. You don't need a book for this. During meditation, what happens during meditation? Yes, it is the right answer. There is another state during meditation. But I'm assuming, since you're all sitting in reading Dhyana Vahini yet, you may not have gone very deep into that state, because once you go into the state, you cannot touch a book.
Turiya state, Sairam? Turiya?
Is it your lived experience?
It's not.
Yeah, that's all. I'm talking about your lived experience. Confusions, Shankar Narayan. Let's look at confusions. What is confusion, my dear? How does confusion show up in your experience? Thought only, no?
Thoughts.
Should I do this? Should I not do this? What will happen if I do this? Is this the right decision? If I do this, what will happen tomorrow? What happened yesterday? Oh my God, what will others think? No, this is not the way. Will Swami like it? Should I? Thought only, no? Confusions are thought. Emptiness, nothingness. Yes. Good. State of being of blank. Yes, feeling empty. Yes, it is indeed another state. Yes, state of being blank. Okay, good. Anybody other than this emptiness, any other experience other than these 6 elemental experience? I call them the components of human experience. Like elements, hydrogen and oxygen come together to form water. Like that, these are the elements of human experience. Different permutations and combinations of these create our human experience. Okay, wonderful. Now, yes, completeness, perfections. Okay, now stop typing. Yeah, thank you. All right. Now let us look at what is meditation. Okay. I said meditation is the art of effortlessly being who I am. Already, if I'm a man, it is uncomfortable for me if I'm suddenly asked to behave like a woman. If a woman suddenly behave like a man, it's uncomfortable. You know, if I'm a student, suddenly I'm asked to behave like a teacher. I don't know. I'm a student. If I'm a 10-year-old, I'm asked to behave like a 30-year-old. Difficult. It's unnatural. So in the most natural, effortless way, the art of mastering who I am and being who I am is meditation or dhyana. Concentration is not dhyana. It is an aid to dhyana. Concentration in Ashtanga Yoga is referred to more as dharana or one-pointedness. But dhyana is to simply that state of beingness where effortlessly I am who I simply am. Effortlessly, when I can just sit here and be who I am, it is called dhyana. It is the greatest healer on the planet. It is the most healing way to live. 30 seconds of being in pure dhyana will heal your trauma of 30 lifetimes. That is the power of being in correct dhyana, in absolute ekagrata, or what is called samasthiti, or that absolute calmness inside. Not a contrived calmness, but a genuine, deep, effortless calmness. 30 seconds of it will release stuck up energy of 30 lifetimes. That is how much liberating, enervating, energizing is real dhyana. In fact, Swami says, it is there. I have read that discourse. I was there in that discourse in Kulvanthal. I think it is 2005 or something, where Swami said, all you need is 11 seconds of being absolutely who you are to become completely self-realized and go to the other side. All you need is 11 seconds. That's it. So pure dhyana is that powerful. Now let us come to this dhyana. Who am I? And again, Swami, many times, at least 3 times, he talks about Atma, Atmananda, Atma Jnana, self-inquiry, knowing who you are in these, even in these 2 chapters. And in further chapters of Dhyana Vahini, he will mention it many more times. And at least hundreds and thousands of times. And I'm saying this without an exaggeration. Swami has spoken about this in many, many discourses. If you go to SSS PPT and then search for Swami's discourses, who am I, self-inquiry, Atma, these words, you will find thousands of hits over age of discourses Swami has mentioned. So let us come to this. Again, no theory, no books, just come to our lived experience. You see, who am I? 11 seconds, only the physical level example. Okay, I have no idea what you're saying, Sai Uday. No more chats, please. All right. Just because it suddenly pops up. Okay. All right. Now, okay, let's do one thing. Why talk about it? Let's do a meditation. Okay? All of you sit erect. Just 7-8 minutes. More than that, you may go to sleep. Only I will do 7 or 8 minutes. Okay? Before that, I want to tell you 5 words. Okay? These 5 words work like magic to me when I meditate. When usually I don't need these 5 words, but whenever my mind is not still, just these 5 words and it's done. You may note it down, these 5 words, or not, because anyway being recorded. These 5, my favorite words are nobody, no one, no thing, no time, nowhere. Nobody, no one, no thing, no time, nowhere. All your thoughts you see will be related to some of these. When you are being somebody, and when there is someone in your mind, and or there is something in your mind, or there is some idea of time in your mind where you're thinking about past, future, present, or you are somewhere where you are situating yourself somewhere. Last one was nowhere, Yuvraj. Somewhere. When you're being somebody, someone, something, sometime, or somewhere, always your mind will be in movement. When you can be totally nobody, no one, no thing, no time, nowhere, you will see that instantly you will go into a state of silence. Okay? We will do a meditation. I will take you into a certain form of darkness, but don't worry. If you get scared or something, just allow yourself to slip into that darkness. Okay? Just don't worry or, oh, what is this and all that. Just do it. Okay? All right. Close your eyes, all of you. Sit in a very comfortable posture, but sit erect. If you need to, you can dim the lights in your room. In fact, it will help you to dim the lights. If you can, if it is easily reachable, it is more helpful to sit in a dark room. Okay. Yeah, good. I'll give you 30 seconds. You want to take some backrest, change your posture, switch off the light, you can do, but then you should switch it on after the meditation. Okay. Okay, now close your eyes. Whatever I say, keep the intention of staying with my words. Don't get scared. Just because something sounds offensive or scary, don't get scared. Okay? Don't worry. At the end of 5 minutes, you will get to open your eyes and you will be okay. All right? Close your eyes and stay with me, all of you. Now, keep your body still. All I am asking you to do, my dear, is to keep your body still. Let your body be like a corpse. Make it as still as a dead body. Let not a muscle in your body move except the breathing. Keep your back comfortably straight. Every other part of the body should be totally relaxed. Do not stress your back, just comfortably straight, but the whole other body should be very, very deeply so relaxed that there is no movement, as if life has left your body. Relax yourself and be that still. And now, as you are sitting, just physically still, forget the mind, just physically, as your body is as comfortably still as it can be, become aware of how still your body is. Observe if there is any tension, any stress in any part of your body. Immediately relax that part of the body as if that part of the body is dead. If you feel any stress in your shoulders or neck or stomach or heart or hands or legs, take life out of that part of the body and relax it totally. And as you sit physically still, just be aware of that stillness. Now, you do not have a body. Imagine that you have died and your relatives have taken your body, burnt it, and the ashes have been immersed in the Ganges in Varanasi. You are dead. Your body has been cremated, burnt, and the ashes have been immersed in the Ganges. Now you have no body. No body. You are now without a physical frame. Now, slowly visualize a dark black ocean of water. Now you are gradually entering this dark black ocean of water. You are sinking into it. Slowly, steadily, joyfully, relaxedly, you are going within this dark, black, endless ocean. Feet, waist, chest, neck, and now you are fully into this black, dark ocean. Visualize the darkest dark, the blackest black that you can visualize, and go deeper and deeper into this ocean of blackness and darkness. You are going deeper and deeper and deeper. You are now so deep into this ocean of endless darkness that as far as front of you, you can imagine there is only endless darkness. As far as below you, you can imagine there is only endless darkness. As far as above you, you can imagine there is only endless black darkness. As far as behind you, As far as within you, you can look, there is only and only and only absolute nothingness, blackness, darkness. In this deep darkness, if anything shows up, let the darkness swallow it. Relax into this absolute nothingness of darkness. See how relaxing it is to just be simply aware of nothingness. Do not go to sleep. Even as you are going deeper and deeper and deeper into this darkness, be aware of this darkness. Do not lose awareness of this darkness. It is absolute blackness and darkness, and you are aware of it. Be aware of it. Relax even deeper. Just enjoy the relaxation of this nothingness. Go deeper and deeper, and as far and as deep as you can go into this immense, endless darkness and blackness. Absolute nothingness of the endless darkness and blackness. And be aware of it and see how relaxing and deeply relaxing and enjoyable is this absolute darkness. Be aware of it. Be aware of it. Go deeper and deeper into this darkness while remaining aware of it. This is nobody, no one, no thing, no time, nowhere. Continue being aware of this darkness. And in this, as you are aware of nothing, just aware of nothing, become aware that you are aware. As you slip into this darkness more and more and more, and as you become aware of this nothingness, be simply aware that you are aware. And simply relax. And slowly, whenever you want, open your eyes, come back to these surroundings, and again you can become somebody, someone, something, sometime, somewhere. From nobody, no thing, no one, no time to nowhere, you can again become, open your eyes and become. And then you come back. You have more sessions of NLP left. Venkatapavan Kumar. Now we become somebody, someone, something, sometime, somewhere. And Maya has started. Duality has come. Okay, let's hear it from you. Anybody? How was it? Just whatever it is. You don't have to give an answer that I am expecting. Yes, Arun. Go on, Arun, Sai, Arun.
Yeah, Saram sir. So it was completely pleasant. And to be honest, like when you trying to say that if you feel pain in any part of your body, like recently I met with an accident and I have a very big pain in my leg. But when you say I was trying to come out of that, and it actually helped. Actually, like I couldn't feel any pain in this 5 or 6 minutes, and it's a complete bliss. And that emptiness is like I'm enjoying that emptiness. Actually, to be honest, and I when you say like come out of it, I don't want to come out of it, as one of our brothers said. So yeah, it was completely bliss. Thanks a lot.
Beautiful. Yes, thank you, Soumya. But I would like to hear from you. Don't put in the chat. You can unmute and tell me. Yes, whoever is raising hand, you can, I don't know who is that, so just.
Yeah, I had heard your talk in exercise about that be in that moment. you had taken that exercise. So I think today I really experienced that what you were saying. Don't think about the past, your future, or that moment, but see in that moment, make yourself emptiness.
That moment is always empty. You don't even have to make it empty. Yes, thank you. Anybody else? There are 8 participants.
Hi, Ram.
Yes.
Hi, Ram, sir. I don't know how to put it because it seems to be quite different from others. Because whenever you told go deeper into that darkness, etc., I still felt like, imagine like somebody is going. I mean, maybe like in a bodily way that we are going deeper into that ocean. Maybe I physically, felt, imagine, and calmness. Yes, I felt it, but there were quite disturbing thoughts which were coming into my mind in between. So it was a different experience, but still that thing, there was quite different emotions or thoughts which were coming in between.
Beautiful, beautiful. So when disturbing thoughts are coming, fear is coming, allow the darkness to take over and go deeper into the darkness, experience the nothing and become aware of nothing. It is, you're doing for the first time, my dear ones. It's okay. Some of you have meditated before. Some of you may have closed your eyes for the first time in your lives. It's totally fine. Okay, nobody gets it the first time. And also, even of you, those of you who felt deep calm and deep peace, when you go deeper and deeper and deeper, and you will experience immense freedom when you can sit absolutely as nobody, no one, nothing, no time and nowhere, while remaining aware of that space of extraordinary emptiness. You will feel such a freedom, such an overpowering experience of who you truly are. You will feel such an overpowering experience of who you truly are. So even though those of you who had a good experience, you should practice this more and more and go deeper and deeper into this nothingness. At all, yes, extraordinary. Yeah. You're all extraordinarily beautiful people. That is why. Okay. So now, this is, of course, one way where you become absolutely nothing and then you become aware of nothing. In this one modification, which is my favorite meditation, everything I have got from Swami, I have got through this only. There is a medium. So everything that I have got from Swami, I have gotten through the medium of this sadhana that Swami taught me in 2009, which is in this deep darkness and nothingness. When there is nothing in your consciousness, you can ask the question. And when you are aware of this darkness, go even deeper into nothingness, you can ask the question consciously to yourself, who is aware of this nothingness? And the answer will simply come, I am aware. That I is still no one. Don't confuse the I with the Mohini or Deepika or Ganiga or Divya. No, that is still no one only. The I is nobody. The I is not Sanjay. The I is not Gopi, or the I is not Visalakshi. The I is still I. So when the answer comes, I am aware of this darkness, allow yourself to fall deeper into the sense of I-ness. You will go deeper into this nothingness. And as you go deeper into this nothingness, again ask yourself, now who is aware? I am. Go deeper. This is all there is, my dear ones. How simple, but it has to be done. Now, I know what is the next question. The moment I say questions, first question will be, sir, I am not able to control my mind. How do I control my mind? Why should you have to control your mind? Are you saying, sir, how do I control my kidney? I am trying to meditate, but my kidney is still doing its job. How do I control my liver? It is still continuing to detoxify my body. Sir, how do I stop my heart? It is still beating and disturbing me. It is doing its job. Why? Same way, mind also is doing its damn job. Its damn job is to create thoughts like vomit. It vomits thoughts and again eats the same thing, and it is doing this play. Let it do. What is your problem? Why this extraordinary interest only in mind? Mind also is an organ only. It is only a subtle organ. Liver, spleen, gallbladder, heart, kidney, these are all physical organs. Mind is also an organ. It is only a subtle organ. Why there's so much worry and wrestling we have to do with the mind? Let it do its job. You are not the mind. You do your job. What's your job? Your job is to come back. Your job is to come back to this darkness and to who you are. You simply do your job. Let the mind do its job. Let the kidney do its job. Let the heart do its job. You do your job. Come back. Like that, when we lose interest in the mind. Somebody in the beginning said, sir, I'm trying to live a pure life. Swami said, purity and right conduct is very essential for meditation. Why? We get very confused in this. We say, oh, then I should do good things and I should. It's not that. By what is the meaning of purity? Purity means you do not have interest in the story that is constantly going on in our heads. That is the meaning of purity. I have no interest in the games that my mind wants to play. Simple. I simply don't have an interest. It's inviting me like a pet dog. Come, play with me, play with me. I just come back tired from office. I don't want to play, yaar. I just want to sit and watch TV. So you're not playing. You are not accepting the mind's invitation to play games. You have no interest in the activities of your mind. That is purity. There is no other purity. That is the only purity. So detachment is required. For meditation, the most important prerequisite, there is only one, eligibility for dhyana is detachment. Detachment from what? Who can tell me? Detachment from what?
From worldly things.
Worldly things. Desires.
From everything. Detachment from everything.
No. All these answers are not correct.
Everyone, everything.
1 second. Everyone, everything, relationship, worldly things. These are the answers I'm getting. No, I'm not happy. Consciousness. No.
Something which we love most.
From our body.
Something which we love most.
From a
Something
Okay,
which we
from
love
outside.
most.
1 second, I'm not hearing you. What I love most? Nothing. No. Detachment from what? Materialistic world? No.
Detachment from attachments.
Thoughts. Jai Shri is right. That is all. Okay, stop. Stop. Enough. Thoughts, yes. Jessica, I got it. But yeah, yes. Bas. Thamba. Stop. Negative thoughts.
Fantasy.
Is it that am I so funny or is something else only going on? Okay. All right. Thought. Yes, Disha Bajaj. Correct. All right. Enough. Stop chatting now. Stop putting in chat. No need to get detached from relationships, worldly things, job, wife, husband, girlfriend, boyfriend, education, money, car, no pets, mother, father, nothing. Dhyana means detachment from thought. That is all. I am sitting in this darkness. Suddenly, 8:30 ko kya banaya hoga mummy ne? What is dinner? Smells like paratha. Thought. And that moment, one thought should not lead to the next thought. Paratha ke saath kya bana hoga? That's it. Now detachment is not there from thought. If you say, no, I have to detach from parathas. No. You have to detach. Enjoy, eat 25 parathas. No problem. Detach from the thought of the parathas, not the parathas. Eat as much as your body wants. No problem. It is not detachment from things. Detachment from thought of things. When you are with your boyfriend or girlfriend, be totally with your boyfriend or girlfriend. Don't detach from them. But when you're not with them, when you are thinking about them compulsively, it is the thought about relationships that is the problem, not the relationship. So there is only one detachment that is required, detachment from thought. As a thought arises, not to be interested in the story to which your thought is inviting you. That is the power of a sadhaka. And if I am dedicating myself to the path of meditation, if I am a real child of Swami, and Swami, as he would say, Amritasya Putraha, child of immortality, and if really I want to know who I am and experience the immense freedom and nothingness who I am, then all I need is to be uninterested in thought. When I want to be, when I want to consciously think, please think. But when I want to be uninterested, I am uninterested in thought. That's all. I am simply not interested in what my mind is telling me. That's it. I have no interest. No need to control it. No need to fight it. Just not interested. I am only interested in coming back to who I am and to this darkness. This is all there is to Dhyana. Rest is practice. And Arjuna asked Krishna, how do I control? How do I control this mind? Krishna said two things: Vairagya and Abhyasa. Renunciation and practice. Renunciation of what? What I just told you, from thought. And Abhyasa of what? Abhyasa, practice of being detached from thought and coming back to oneself. That's it. Do this 21 minutes a day, morning and evening, and then see the magic in 90 days. Simple. Very, very relaxed. Remember, Sattvic meditation. Sattvic meditation means what? You just sit in the most relaxed posture. I'm not able to show you my posture, but I am sitting in Ardha Siddhasana, which is the most beautiful way to sit. I know Swami speaks of Padmasana. It is also extraordinary way to sit, but I am almost certain out of these 288 people, not more than 10 can sit in Padmasana for 45 minutes. If you can sit in Padmasana, it is brilliant. It is extraordinary. It energizes your entire nervous system, Padmasana. I myself can only sit to 10 to 15 minutes in Padmasana. So I don't sit in Padmasana. I sit in Ardha Siddhasana. Ardha Siddhasana is where your left heel goes into your Muladhara chakra and the right leg is simply loosely held, and your hands can be in Brahma Mudra or Yoga Mudra or whatever. I'm not able to show you now, but you can maybe Google it up and find out, what is Ardha Siddhasana. It's a very comfortable posture to sit. I will not go into the depth of it now, but choose a comfortable posture to sit. Keep your back comfortably straight. Just relax your body. Completely relax it gradually. Imagine you have now no body. Slip into the darkness of this dark blackness. Go deeper and deeper. And when there is just darkness, when you reach that stage where there is only darkness and nothing, and as you are aware of nothingness, already you will be super blissed out. Just, it is so relaxing just to be nothing. And now if you want to go deeper into it, at that time ask, who is observing and being aware of this nothingness? Answer will come, I am. Go deeper into that sensation of I am, and you will go deeper and deeper into that nothingness. Okay, that is all. And I will leave my email ID with you. If you are genuinely practicing 21 minutes morning and evening, I will do anything for you. You can get in touch with me. Only those who are out of 288, 88, maybe 30 or 40 may actually do it. So those of you can write to me. Okay, I will put my email in the chat box right now. I can safely and happily leave my email with you. Do you know why? I leave my email every year with NLP. You know why? Who can say why? How am I safely leaving it with you all?
Because no one is asking any questions.
Nobody replying.
Nobody writes
Yes.
back. Suddenly, if 200 of you write back, next year I won't leave my email, but I can safely leave because nobody actually writes back. Which is, I have no complaints, but I don't want that one of you who is dying for guidance and support. I don't want that one of you, girl or boy, to be left out. Just for that one person, I'm leaving my email. Okay. Really? Suryadeep, of course. Yes, Suryadeep wrote back. But yes, one or two, random people will write. So, yeah. Good. Wonderful. So I am done. This is all that I had to say. ID, please. I send it in the this thing.
Sairam, sir.
Yes, Balasubramaniam, you did write back. Yes, my dear. Yes. Yes.
Sir,
Now I'm open for questions.
Sir, I asked in the beginning that during meditation, I am able to perceive the state. But once I open the eyes, I lose it.
Yeah. Master it with closed eyes. When it becomes absolutely effortless with closed eyes, you will start doing it with open eyes. Okay. So for now, yeah, I will send it again. Oh, did I? Oh, I sent it off to just one person, I think. Nobody even asked me, I didn't get. So now I know how many they're going to write back. Yeah. Did you all receive it now?
Yes.
Yes. Thanks. Enough. Okay. You can write to me. Write with only questions on meditation. If you are really dying to go within, you can write immediately or you can write after practicing sometime. It's not like I will only reply in another 10 days. You can write after 1 year also. No problem. There's no hurry. So good. Any questions? Yes. So that's what, as meditation becomes more and more effortless with closed eyes, it will also start happening with open eyes. Definitely. But start with closed eyes, sit for 21 minutes at least, maybe more, but 21 minutes morning, evening. Try to sit around before sunrise. Swami says in this discourse, 3 to 5. In the Dhyana Vahini, Swami says 3 to 5 a.m. It is extraordinary time. In fact, 3:30 a.m. is a fantastic time to be with Swami. 3:30 to 4 o'clock. It's superb. It's my favorite. But you can also do 4:30, 5:30. It's also fine. Yes, 2 participants raised hand. Who are those people? I don't know who are those. Whoever raised hand can please speak.
Yes, Nagesh here.
Yes, Nagesh.
I have this confusion always, like detaching the from thoughts or ignoring the thoughts, because in couple of some meditation practitioners, they say just simply ignore the thoughts. Is there any difference between detached from the thoughts or ignoring the thoughts?
No. If you're detached, you can ignore. It's the same.
Okay.
Don't run behind them. You're not interested in the story they're trying to tell you.
Okay.
That's all.
Thank you.
See it come, see it go. Just let it pass. Like how you're watching a movie, scene by scene is coming. Like that, imagine your mind, scene by scene, your mind is just creating thoughts. One thought comes, one thought goes. You remain unaffected. You continue your work. It has nothing to do with you. Have nothing to do with your thoughts.
Yeah.
I know it sounds very difficult for those of you who are not used to doing it. Trust me, I love you all, and I'm telling in that love, thought is nothing. Too much importance human beings are giving to thought. It's nothing. Thought is nothing compared to who we are. It's like dust particles in the room which you can't even see. It's nothing. Thoughts can do nothing to us, to really who we are. The space of consciousness, thought is nothing. So don't worry about these thoughts. Just swat them away like you'll swat a housefly. Just, I am I, that's all. Just come back and sit. Just don't give thoughts importance. How will I deal with thoughts? How will I control mind? Oh, so many thoughts. Oh my God. Don't be afraid of thoughts. Nothing they can do. They are nothing. Your fear of thought is also a thought. That is why, how do I control thought is also a thought. That's how thoughts get energy. When you simply don't worry about thoughts, they cannot do anything to you. Are these hands raised? Oh, I'm so sorry. I can't see names. ETNN LP23.
Sairam.
Yeah. Yes, ETNN LP23 F07. Go on.
Yes, sir. Sairam. Yeah, Sairam. So during Balvikas, so they were telling us to do the meditation, like imagining one Jyoti inside our body. Yeah, Jyoti meditation. So can we practice the same also? Like whenever I will never do meditation, to be frank, I'll be doing in, once in a year or something. So if I want to do it,
if you're doing once in a year, my dear, you can do anything. It will neither have a good nor a bad impact. So, kuch bhi karo. If you're doing only once a year, just do anything.
No, sir. I'm like before. If I want to continue now, as
joking,
you said that every day I wanted to do it. So can we do that? The same Jyoti meditation we can do it, Sairam?
Yes, you can do. Only thing is, I have never done Jyoti meditation, so I don't know. Okay, ma'am. I don't. Okay. I have done 4 meditations deeply for the last 11 years of my life. Okay. 70% I have done 1, and there are 30% I have, for many hours I have experimented with 3 other meditations. Those 4 I know inside out because I have done it many years. I have seen the pitfalls. About that I can talk with confidence. Jyoti meditation, I have never done it. Swami taught me one meditation in 2009. I have done it and it completely transformed my life, which is basically coming back to who you are. Swami told me, and I'm quoting Swami, in 2009 he told me, 2009 beginning, 2008 end, he said, watching the coming and going of the I thought, higher than this there is no tapas. Higher than this, there is no tapas. Tapas means penance or sadhana. Watching the coming, when you're really still and you're just empty in that who is seeing this emptiness? The I thought comes, and then you again come back to the emptiness. This is what Swami meant. Watching this I coming and going, higher than this, there is no sadhana at all. These are the words of Swami directly that I heard from him sitting at his feet. But yes, Jyoti meditation works for you. Please do it. I do not have experience with it either way.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, my dear. Thank you. Yes, Ashvi, ETNN LP23F01. Go
on. Sairam, a small question. I would like to be very frank. Sairam, if it's guided meditation, it is wonderful. Even while we are doing now, just the word be aware, that actually woke me up.
Yes.
When we are tired and something, we fall, we get lost. If it's guided, that's fine. How do we keep ourselves from going to deep sleep? Sorry if I'm wrong.
Not at all, my dear.
Can you get me, Sairam?
I already got you. Give me just 10 seconds.
Sorry. Thank you.
Okay, 1 minute. There is a reason why I'm taking 10 minutes. 10 seconds. Please see your chat box. I have put a YouTube link there. Okay, I am not promoting my channel, but it is a guided meditation that I have prepared and put on YouTube. Just for those of you who are interested, you don't have to like, subscribe, nothing. You can if you want. That's not a promotion, but that is a meditation, not this darkness one, but it is a who am I meditation. Hundreds of people have told me over the last few months since this meditation has been on how much this one has helped them. So if you're still interested in a guided meditation, you can just put this and practice it for some time. But once you practice it for some time, then you will not need it anymore. You will automatically start going within. Or if you want, what you can do is you can practice guided meditation for 1 day and then 3 days do without guided. Again, 1 day do guided. Again, do 3 days without guided, so that you don't get addicted to this one. I don't want you to like, I can't close my eyes until I hear that Sanjay sir's voice in my ears. It should not be like that. You can use it, then do it without it. Again, use it, again, do it without it.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Yes, ma'am. All the hands are raised. Just anybody can speak. Raghuram, Prabhu, Muttu, if you want to speak.
Sairam, sir.
Sairam.
I have two questions, sir, actually. One is from the session we were speaking about the different things we feel. We spoke about emptiness and we spoke about sleep. Is there a difference between deep sleep and emptiness?
Yes.
This is my first question.
Be aware. That's the only difference. In sleep, you are not conscious that you are asleep. In fact, if you want to know what is dhyana, what is samadhi, the answer is simple. Imagine you are fast asleep in sushupti. In sushupti, dreamless sleep, you are deep asleep. And in your deep sleep, suppose in your deep sleep, you became aware of deep sleep. It is actually nothing but the fourth state or turiya. What is turiya is to be aware of deep sleep. In fact, this darkness meditation is very similar. Sleep is what? Absolute darkness. Sleep, as I said, none of the above. It is the absence of every form of experience. Even the experiencer is absent in deep sleep. Meditation means being in the same state, absolute absence of experience. Nobody, no one, nothing, no time, nowhere. You are aware now. You are aware that you are aware of nothing. That is dhyana. This is the only difference.
Sir, sorry, sir, one more question. Is concentration one of the prerequisite for meditation, or is it like one of the byproducts?
Concentration is prerequisite, my dear, but you cannot develop concentration. Concentration comes with two things, love and detachment. When I love God, I will have concentration. When I detach from thought, I will have concentration. Love for the meditation, detachment from thought automatically will get you concentration. You cannot force yourself to concentrate. You can, but progress will be slow. How many of you are watching IPL? Or how many of you are crazy about cricket? Yeah, you can raise your hand. Nobody? Yes? Yeah, that's all. Do you have to be told to concentrate? If IPL matches or cricket matches are held at 4 a.m., would you need an alarm to even get up? That's all. Where did concentration come from? Love. How many of you, all you Tamilians, are fans of Talapati Vijay? Tamil people? His movie releases. Do you need to concentrate in his movie? I should not distract it. Concentrate. No, you just get drawn to the theater and you're sitting 3 hours. You don't know when 3 hours ended, and you know. So concentration comes from love. There's no other way. It's the easiest way. Love and detachment. Concentration.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you. Saujanya? No. I will not take in chat box questions. You have to ask me physically.
Sairam, sir.
1 second. I will ask Saujanya. I'll finish that and I'll come back to you. Yeah, ma, tell me.
Yeah, Sairam, sir, you were telling that we have to not worry about the thoughts which were coming in our mind. Let it be and do not be afraid of it. But ultimately, if we just allow them to pass all the time, we have to attain a state where there are no thoughts, right? How can we achieve it? What I experimented once was that instead of letting them pass, what I thought was I diverted my mind to concentrate on something good. I mean, say for an image of God or anything which is help me in this one. So what is your thoughts on that way?
But when I said, my dears, let them pass, it is like this. Is the fan running in your room? Yes. It must be making some small sound, no? Some sound, yeah? Now, if you start right now, give your full attention to the sound of the fan. Will you be able to hear me speak? And if you give your full attention to my voice, will you hear the sound of the fan? Both you won't. Both exist simultaneously. Your attention to something makes the other disappear. So you cannot stop your thoughts forcibly. You are right. In Samadhi, there is no thought at all. But it cannot be done by wanting to stop thought, because wanting to stop thought is also a thought. So if you don't want to hear the fan sound, you completely focus on the sound of that is coming from my throat. There will be no fan at all. It will simply be not there. It will become non-existent. So when you completely immerse yourself in meditation, there will be no thought. When I say ignore thought, I'm talking about a transitioning state, an effort where you have to constantly move away from thought. But when you really sit in complete dhyana, there will be no awareness of thought at all. There will be no movement. Yoga chitta vritti nirodhak. Yoga means this absolute steadiness of consciousness. Chitta vriddhi nirodha means the movement of consciousness is completely stopped. That is yoga. So obviously all thoughts will disappear, but initially you have to go on putting them away, ignore, and coming back to the object of your meditation. Then when you are completely one with it, that's it. There will be no thoughts.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes. We have just 3 more minutes. Sai, Ramya, your hands as we have been raised for some time.
Sai Ram brother.
Sairam
Yes.
sir.
Yes.
So while doing meditation, I have feeling few things like cold feet and cold hand. And after meditation, I still feel emptiness in my brain, and I still don't want to speak for hour and more than that. So is it common to be like that after meditation?
Yeah. So if after meditation you don't feel like speaking for 1 hour, do you feel happy being that way? Like you happily don't want to feel like talking to somebody, right?
Yes.
Wonderful, no? Don't. Why 1 hour? 2 hours don't talk. It's wonderful.
Maybe that also, but more than hour or more than that, I feel
Don't, sweetheart, don't. Keep your mind still. Why do you want to spoil your stillness? Yeah, wonderful, yeah. But don't talk. Why should you talk? Keep quiet. As long as you can maintain and preserve that silence, it's wonderful.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Yes, the more deeply you meditate, you won't feel like talking at all. You only speak what's absolutely essential. What has to be spoken for daily survival, that much only you will want to speak. Deeply, those who meditate will never speak extra words because they're just so bored of words. There was once, I'll end with this small story. There was once a master, an enlightened master giving a speech. Let us say Swami giving a discourse. Many of his disciples were sitting and listening to that discourse. In the end, like how we do study circles, in the end, this master gave his discourse and left, and all the disciples gathered, and now they're analyzing the master's discourse. So one person asked the next disciple, a guy asked the lady, what did you understand by the master's discourse? The lady said, I could not hear a single word. And he said, why? She said, I was so distracted by his silence that I could not hear his words. So those who meditate deeply will be so distracted by their own blissful silence that they will have nothing to do with words. They will only speak for survival. What's essential to manage daily activities, only that much they will speak. So it's wonderful. Yes, Amir, something I can't see it. Amir Chaitra. Yes, Amir.
Sairam sir. Is it possible for us to replace our routine of 6-hour deep sleep with a 6-hour meditation, sir?
Is it possible to completely do it with sleep?
To replace the sleep routine of our 6-hour deep sleep with a 6-hour meditation, sir?
You can't completely do it with sleep. At least I have not met anybody, not even Swami. One thing is 100% will happen. If you truly meditate deeply, your requirement of sleep will immensely come down. Immensely come down. You can happily live with 5 hours of sleep. For years and years, you will not need more than 5 hours. I sleep by 10:30 every day. I get up at 3:30. For I think now more than 7 or 8 years, I have not a single night in my life I have slept more than 5 hours. Some nights I've slept much lesser also. So easily you can do. It's not required, but no, you can't replace sleep completely. I don't think it's because some bodily functions need sleep to continue.
Sairam, sir. Thank you so much. Bye.
Yes.
Sairam, sir. Sir, in Dhyana Vahini Parayanam, while reading that book by Swami himself, there is a particular instruction that we have to elevate ourselves approximately 6 inches from the floor. And I think Swami writes about the skin of deer and all. I think why is that thing needed? I don't know about it.
It insulates you. What is really needed is natural insulation is very, very good. There is a reason in certain forms of meditation, you want to conserve your energy. That is the reason why people went to caves. Not because they wanted solitude. Then they could have gone to a jungle. They went, yogis go looking for caves because they want to build like that, that energy, but don't get confused with all that. Now, where will you go for looking for darba grass and deer skin? Okay. Swami wrote this book 40, 50 years back. Maybe it was slightly more easily available then. Don't worry about all that. You sit with some cloth. You should never meditate directly on the floor. Put some good cloth. Don't put synthetic cloths like that yoga mat aata hai na, plastic wala. Don't use synthetic. Use some cloth or bed sheet or yoga mat, but it should be cloth, not synthetic material like plastic or something. Sit on it and meditate. Don't worry. Swami is there. He will completely guide you from within. Wood is very good actually. Wooden seat, about slightly elevated wooden seat is very good, but not directly on wood. On wood, you can put some cloth and sit. It's good, very good. Wood is good.
Sairam, sir.
Yes. Yes. Go on. Who said Sairam, sir?
Sairam, sir.
Yes.
Sir, when I check to meditation, some colors are coming in front of me, like yellow, blue. That's I don't know why, sir.
Where, when what meditation colors are coming?
Means at the 5 o'clock, I do meditation for 10 minutes.
No, what meditation do you do?
Means concentrating my breathing.
Very good. So come back to darkness and watch your breath. If lights are coming, come back to the darkness.
Okay.
And then just continue watching your breath. It's a very, very good meditation in itself. Just becoming aware. Your mind must merge in the breath. Your breath and the mind must become one. Your prana and mind, when it becomes pranamaya and manomaya, just merges. It's a fantastic meditation to completely sit quietly and just watch the breath with such oneness that your mind becomes merges in breath. It will happen. Suryadeep, I'll need a lot of time. We will work separately on that. 4 kinds of meditation. It will take more than 6 to 8 hours to explain. We'll talk later. Yes.
Okay, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Who's that?
Sairam, brother. While doing meditation, can we chant Om?
Yeah, Om is a very good meditation in itself. Please chant Om. There is a way to chant Om actually. I can't teach you now. There is no time. But Om itself is a very good meditation. If you, I don't know if you went for the walk that day, early morning walk, if you become aware of inner body as you chant Om, as the vibrations happen in your body, it's also very good, especially from your heart to your throat. Heart chakra, throat chakra, and here. These 3, you can, if you be aware, become inner body, if you become aware how it moves when you chant Om. But again, it needs some discussion. You stick to the meditations that you have been taught. You do that. It will work well for you. But Chanting Om is very good.
Okay, thank you so much.
Chanting Om, chant all the 3 syllables, A, U, A and U becomes O. So you chant Om, elongate the Om, half of O, and then remain quiet for a few seconds. Then, so if you say Oh, like that. So you do oh for 10 seconds means do for 5 seconds and then another 5 seconds of silence. Then like that, you go on chanting and be aware of the chanting. As you chanting, be aware, be aware, be aware. It's an excellent meditation.
Thank you so much.
I have done that. It really works. Many times I have done that. It's one. I of course chant in a different way, but what I just told also is very, very powerful.
Sairam sir.
Yes, Harsh.
Sairam sir, Harsha, this is. So I have a doubt in the meditation exercise we have just done. So when you said we are going into pitch black ocean, I couldn't help myself but imagining that I'm going with my legs into the ocean. But you just mentioned that our body is already like burnt into ashes and all. But if my body is not there, then I'm not able to I'm not able to find a way to visualize that I'm going into ocean. So should I imagine myself as a light or something?
So don't go into the ocean. Start imagining already you are at the bottom of this ocean. And you are surrounded by darkness in all 4 sides.
Oh,
that's okay.
And also one more doubt, sir. So I was like visualizing myself as if I'm in a movie. So I'm not feeling like I'm doing this. So I'm experiencing what I'm doing, but I'm visualizing myself from a third person, like bird point of view. So is that right, or should I imagine
no,
like I'm
get into it. Get into it. You're visualizing, it means you're keeping some part of you away from the meditation. Dissolve in it. You enter the darkness, you dissolve into it. Let there be no you left. There be no you left. The you has become darkness. All there is left is the awareness, non-personal. Awareness is not Harsha's awareness. It is just awareness. So let the whole of you go and dissolve into it. Keep nothing back. This is the mind's trick, to keep something back. Plunge into it, the whole of you. Leave nothing back. I know I'm very sorry you have lots of questions, but we have limited time. I will take one question because that lady has been keeping hand for a long time. Ashruta Chetri, I will definitely take your question. Dear, you tried many times, but other than that, I let's stop after that. Yes.
Yeah, Sairam sir, thank you so much. Sir, actually, I wanted to know, is meditation only to close our eyes, sit silently, and in practice, there's nobody, no one, nothing, and all? Because I've also heard some people telling that we can practice meditation anytime, like whenever we walk or whenever we are outside. So can you please clarify me? Because, so though I've never done meditation, so I wanted to
explain, know. Dhyana Vahini mein Swami explained in the first 2 chapters. When you're learning to drive the bike new, for your safety and others' safety, you drive on a early morning empty road. When you have become an expert driver, you can drive with literally one hand even in a traffic. So when you're starting to master the art of meditation, obviously you need some protection. You need some quiet place, you need dark room, you need silence, you need to be left alone, you need to meditate at the same time, and most important, you need to be sitting erect in a good posture and ideally in an empty stomach. That you should not eat a full meal and then sit to meditate. Okay, so these things will help you in your meditation in your beginning. Once you have mastered, Swami is telling also, once you mastered that, Swami is telling you can meditate in the road, you can meditate on a rock, you can meditate sitting, standing, sleeping, lying, hanging upside down, do whatever you want, your mind will remain still. But that is an extraordinary level of mastery. So for starting, you must sit, close your eyes and meditate. There is no substitute to that.
So does meditation helps us in controlling our anger issues also?
100% it will help you. It will first help you to become less angry, and then it will make you don't care anymore that you're angry. Everybody else will care in the world. You don't care. It is the highest level, I'm telling you. You will be angry, but you will not care. Like our great sages, so angry they were. Vishwamitra, Durvasa, they were also angry, but they never cared. They just went around cursing people. So you will become carefree that you are angry only, you won't bother. But then, yes, definitely, if you wish, your anger will be controlled, 100%.
Thank you so much, sir.
Do it.
Sure, sir. Sure.
Do it.
Sidam, sir.
Okay, we will stop. Bhabani, is that? Yes, Diya, all, everything. Fear is the first thing that will go. Fear is the root of all negative emotions. Yes, last question. Bhabani, is that? I don't know your name. Yeah.
Sairam, sir.
Tell me.
Sir, one doubt. Sometimes what happens, some thoughts are coming. It may be positive or it may be negative. Or someone is something says that which hurts us or anything, and that thought will continuously come in our mind, and it can't concentrate in any work. Whatever you are trying to diverting your mind, doing anything else, singing songs or music listening, but you can't. Then what should you do? You ignore the thoughts or anything else? What should you do?
I know, Ma, I know when somebody hurts us, but then I have to work with you closely on this. There are very clear ways to overcome this. But for now, I don't know what to say to you. Yeah, you have to ignore that thought. Just ignore it. By not ignoring it right now, you are hurting yourself. Forget what the other person did to hurt you. Right now, by clinging to this, you are hurting yourself. So even if others hurt you, can you remain not hurt yourself? Can you stop hurting yourself right now? And the only place where nothing can hurt you is that darkness, emptiness, nothingness. So are you willing to stop hurting yourself, my dear? My dear Bhabani, are you willing to stop hurting yourself?
Yes, sir.
That's all. That's all you need. Then you can meditate.
Thank you, sir.
Most welcome. I cannot answer chat questions. Yes, we will end now. I think everybody has got a chance. Yes, we can end. You have my email ID. Yeah. Yes. Organizers, we can end now. Whatever needs to be done. I think they want all of us to meditate.
Thank you so much, sir, for this wonderful session. And I think we all got a very practical session for meditation. And we as the organization team also were related by this process. And we were, on behalf of the whole Shri Sathya Sai National Leadership Program, the participants, we thank you for your time. And we seek that we would definitely continue through these processes towards the path of our self-transformation. Thank you so much, sir, for your time.
Always a pleasure. Thank you very much. Thank you, all of you. Lots of love to all of you. All the best.
Sir, we would proceed towards Shantri Mantram.
Samastalokaah sukhino bhavantu. Samastalokaah sukhino bhavantu. Samastalokaah sukhino bhavantu. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Jai Bolo Bhagwan Shri Sathya Sai Baba Ji ki